Now you can talk.
Assembly lube on the studs for the exhaust. Make sure we don't gall up another one.
Yeah, screw up my new stud. And you got exhaust gaskets in.
Exhaust gaskets are in.
We
Wires are hooked up.
got four new Harley exhaust flange nuts. That number.
I missed these ones.
You got all the wiring hooked up except for two. That's pretty good. There was like 20 of them up there, wasn't there?
Let that thing go.
You probably don't need it.
I like the color code on this one. Oh, this one doesn't go to nothing.
Probably goes to stock air cleaner.
Good deals.
Stock air cleaner you don't have anymore.
Oh, it's stock.
Something ain't stock. You missed all the parts.
Let's make on the other side of the motor here.
Top secret. Need to know.
On a need to know basis?
Yep. Which you don't need to know.
Yeah.
What would it be in a book? Pressing wrench today. Alright, what size is that up there?
On what? Those nuts? Halfies?
I'm gonna think the throttle cable is one of these sizes right here.
Yeah. Okay, got one right here which goes to the sensor in the head.
Yeah, I found one. It appears to be 5/16. Perfect. There's one. Got two. There's another one. There's two. If you lucked out, we have what we need.
Yeah?
Ooh, there's a third one. Oh, that one's been modified.
That doesn't go there.
What doesn't go where?
Wires and something. I know these ones go to the dash.
You mean you don't know what you're doing yet?
I didn't take this apart. I might have to refer back to the video.
Why didn't we do any video of that, did we?
This one.
Do we have any video of this?
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's a good thing.
That one doesn't go anywhere.
Horn?
Oh, horn. That
Good.
could be this one here.
Got a horn?
But this, I don't know which one's plugged into that.
Horn's either gonna be one wire or two wire, depending on what kind of horn it is.
Got a 2-wire here.
It's probably a horn.
I know these are the tack and the speedo.
Okay. They go
Fuel
on the
tank,
dash.
fuel gauge.
Fuel gauges, that's good.
That's a dead one.
Any plug wires for this bike?
Yep, not with me though. With some new ones.
You want new ones? Oh, okay.
Looks to me like it's gonna go in that one right here on the, for the. That's some kind of a
That's
O2
temperature.
sensor thing again. Oh,
Temperature. It should just go right too. We didn't change the mounting. Shouldn't have to redo all that stuff.
The one I'm missing on the carburetor over there, something I didn't see it.
Yeah. It's an injector body, not a carburetor throttle body.
Excuse me. This one's obviously not going there.
I think Fred got me on that one last time.
Did he?
I gotta work on these throttle cables because somebody didn't spend the whole week soaking them and
Not
loosened up.
supposed to. Oh, here's one down here.
You want more stuff?
That's where that's gonna go.
Alright. Time for the bolt change. Up and down. So we got going to it this time.
Way down here. Hope we didn't mess up. Put this one on.
There's going to be a map sensor on top and some kind of a
I got those.
idle air controller thing on top, somewhere in there. But right here on the back side, you got that hooked up? Yeah, you got that one in.
This one here, look tricky.
In the meantime, I'm going to go up here and work on the next problem, which is trying to make the throttle cables unscrew. Of course, you can't do that because of stupid ass cable. It's bound up.
Yes, I've never seen this one dangling before, so let me get up here and somewhere in here. It's got a hole put through the frame there somewhere. I got one on the carburetor that has nothing in it right now.
Good.
And no spares.
No spares?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Compressor release. Injector. Maybe it didn't have nothing on it.
Harley just gave you an extra wire for no reason?
I got that one with a plug on it. I don't know if that's for reading the plug in the computer or what. I don't have the one going for the heat sensor or whatever either.
Yeah, we got the one cable kind of moving.
Good.
Need some more CRC though. Look at that.
CRC's good stuff, isn't it?
It's right on back and forth now. There's another cable up here. Do some more. There's a whole bunch more up there. There's about 4 or 5 more on
How
top.
about those? This is my low jack. I don't think if one wire is not hooked up, it's probably not working, right?
I don't know.
I'm afraid to disconnect it, and whole world may stop if I do that.
Yeah, this cable doesn't work when you get it down where you need it to be.
It just won't go.
It locks it up down here. There's some serious amounts of corrosion on that thing. Yeah, it's locked up solid when you get down here.
That New York air.
Cable is just twisting.
These all go underneath the dash.
I'm going to have to screw up your chrome a little bit to make the nut work.
It's all right.
It's all right if I screw up chrome. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all for it.
Channel locks disappeared.
Blue handle or what?
No. I'll be back. Supposed to be working on that Sportster back there, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Look what I found.
not where you thought they were, huh?
We got some channel locks. Some viewer sent me these because I broke mine, so he gave me these nice new ones.
For real?
Yep.
Nice of them.
Good job. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, these are genuine, made in somewhere. Made in USA. You ever heard of that place?
USA?
USA.
Made in USA.
These are proto.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, they're different than the ones I broke, though. See, these are the ones I broke.
What were
See,
they?
these are old ones. These are new
Oh, you got
ones.
yeah.
Totally different looking. These look like they're made in the U.S. These look like they're made in Wang Bang Land. But they say USA on them. Yeah, these ones are already worn out. Yeah, these new ones are nice and loose. My old ones are still nice and snug. So there is a difference in quality between old parts and new stuff. Now we're going to try these out and see how good they are. So we're going to use this to hold the cable housing because the housing is turning. There's no nut on it. And right now the sleeve nut up here is locked up on the threads. Yeah, so it won't turn. Just set up one notch. You get a fancy dash over there.
Lots of electronic goodies on this ignition speedo tachometer or speedo. What do you need?
So I stole my wrench. Hit it for myself. Oh, that is terrible.
Still?
Those threads are
A mess, huh?
full of something. Oh, those are tight. definitely above regular torque.
One has two sets of wires on it. This one be these here. Okay. Dash.
Well, this one's already in the right
Yeah.
same spot. Alright, let's see if we can get the other one freed up here. Oh yeah, that's nice and snug. There it goes.
Unbelievable.
Thinking that's tighter than it's supposed to be. Freed up a little bit until we get back down to where it was and it's tight again. Get these cables from Harley?
The stock, as far as I know.
They came with the bike. Oh, that explains everything.
Yep. No extra charge.
No extra charge for crap.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Alright. Oh, those are tight. Oh, that's really good. That like just came to a screaming halt right there. Oh yeah, that's definitely. Oh yes, that's 50 foot-pounds of torque on that.
Hmm.
So you gotta work it back and forth. Really tight there. Lost my grip there. That's. It almost feels like you're cross-threading it. It's so tight. I know if I force it, it'll lock up and we'll never get it off. That was definitely not very friendly. Yeah, I'm going to try to put the throttle cables on there, even though it's I don't really have enough free play, but let's see if we can make it work anyway. Look at all this plastic down here.
Like an LS motor.
This stuff's really crappy, isn't it? Where'd my flashlight go? Oh yeah, that's some quality stuff down there. What do we got up here? There's a spring in that one. Springy dingy dingy. Alright, there's that one out of the way. This one here. Rotate the throttle open. Put on the throttle cable. Attempt to put on the throttle cable, I should say. Probably work a lot better if I could actually see what I was doing.
Kind of dark in there, isn't it?
Just a little bit. Success.
Cool.
Ooh, look, we got throttle. That's it. Leave the other one off. We don't need that. Oh, the throttle's a return though.
What are the wires? There's nothing to wire anything in the parts we have, right?
And what?
Anything with a wire on it? I can't find the one that goes to that heat sensor deal in the head.
You must not need it.
Okay.
Maybe we get this throttle to free up a little bit. Stuff is just got much spring back in that thing. Did this throttle return on its own?
Mm-hmm. Not very good right now.
Doesn't feel very good.
Is this thing tight right now?
Oh, is it?
A little bit.
No.
I keep it like, you know, one thumb away from.
Well, that would make it not work as good.
O2 sensor, that's not the O2 sensor.
I can't see in here anymore. There it is, way down there. Doesn't help. Ah. That doesn't help at all right in the eyes.
Oh, I get you, sorry.
It's blinds you, all that does. I know how to get light. There we go. Now we can see. Look at
Camera.
that right there. That's what we're working on right there. Oh yeah, I can actually see something now. Still can't reach anything. Yeah, the throttle's starting to return.
It is?
Yeah. Okay, am I on it or not? I can't even tell. No. What am I on here? Oh, I'm on the throttle side. Wrong hole. Move over. You can feel that hole. Yeah, if you took this stupid air filter vacuum plate off, it'd be a lot easier.
I was thinking that a couple of times earlier.
But that would take all the fun out of doing the job. Come on, it's right. It's right where I want to be. Just can't get my finger in there to push in the hole. Oh, rotate, damn it. There it goes, it rotated. Look at that, nothing to it, it just fell right in. Slick. Okay, now I'm going to go over and put the, see if we can get the spring up in here, which is never going to happen. Nope, can't do that. I don't have enough free play. So that will never engage that way. So that was a waste of time. Is that on the back side of that thing? All right. Piece of crap.
Can't get it?
Now you can't take it out. Stupid ass clip. This needs to go above this. There ain't no way. Alright, we're not working on this way. Enough screwing around. I'm going to take the air cleaner off so I got access because you can't do it the way I'm trying to do it. At some point you have to just give up and take more parts apart. You have no access to what you need to make access. Otherwise I can screw around for another hour trying to get that apart. which is not going to help us any. Hey, it fell off.
Got it off there, huh?
Alright, now we got sort of access. Gasket's in the way. Figures. Okay, get that out. So you're going to have to put the idle cable in first, because you have no room here to get the spring on top of the throttle lever up in here, the holder. So you put the spring in first, and you can come down. You can pull up the tension on the spring, and then we can attempt to put this back in the hole over here. Like that. See how much easier that was than fighting it with the air cleaner cover on it? Now over the years you learn that you got to take the parts off to make it easier to work on it, but when you're in a hurry you never have time to fix it correctly. You always want to try to do it the hard way first. It usually doesn't work very well. So there you go. So now we'll go ahead and adjust the cable. Let's see if we can get this thing to move again up here. Now this one's locked up again. There we go. So we're adjusting the cable up top here. Blow that out a little bit. There we go. We're way up there in the bright sunlight. So you gotta unadjust this cable. Take up our free play. You adjust it so you get full throttle, which we are not getting yet. See, that's full throttle. See, that still moves. Yep, wrong view. So you can't see nothing when you're this far away. Okay, so we turn the throttle wide open. You put your hand on the disc and move it some more. So we're not getting full throttle, so we need to take more slack out up here. So you open this up further yet. And then you go back down and see if you get slack when you need it yet. Okay, now we're just getting full throttle. A little bit more would do it. So I'll give it a couple more. Give it another turn up there. And we're right on the edge of getting full. The problem is the throttle's not returning. You get the lock on or off? Yeah.
That's as far as it goes back by itself?
Yeah, it's not moving back.
Is the return cable adjusted right or no? Yeah, looks like it is.
Yeah, it's not going back, see? You have to pull it back. So it's not working correctly. Probably because the cables are all full of muck on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get a little better. My guess is all through here, up on the top, up here. This is all dry all through here. So to make it work correctly, see, we're starting to make it work correctly just by using it. See? Yeah, see, it's starting to return now.
Probably a little bit of that lube you put in there to loosen up the...
Yeah, it's starting to return now. So what needs to be done is you need to take the throttle part up in here and put oil inside of these cables here. I'll let you do that. You want to do that?
Yeah.
So right now it is getting full throttle back. It's getting full throttle. And it's going back. So keep losing the bike. So we're getting our full throttle. It's right on the verge of it, but it's there. Give another half a turn up there. Hear it hit that time? That time we're hitting full.
And close.
See, this time I finally hit it.
Got a stop in there or what?
Yeah, that's the stop here against it. And we still got a little bit of free play up here. Now the free play you take out with the idle cable, which is the one that won't move.
No half inch out here right now?
No. Yes. Right there. So we go up here and oh, that thing is tight up there. There we go. Okay, we're up here adjusting the cable up here. I'm getting rid of all this free play here. You'll see at some point the throttle quits working again.
Did.
So you go ahead and adjust that back. I don't know if you heard it click back. So now it's returning. So you have to have a certain amount of free play in here, it won't return. I'll give it a half turn extra. Make sure you got enough. You don't want the throttle to be sticking in an emergency situation. So there's full on and there's full off. Now if you get the bike on the ground, we go ahead and turn the bike, turn the handlebars back and forth and see if the cable's bind up in here at all, and you make sure the throttle returns. But for now we're getting what we need. So I'm going to go ahead and put the air cleaner cover back on. I'm going to go ahead and lock these nuts down up here also, even though they're pretty much frozen already. There's the other wrench.
Which one? Yeah.
Small one. So we're up here on this again. So you got the jam nut. We run the jam nut all the way over to where the sleeve nut is up there. Go ahead and tighten it down just a little bit, right like that. And that's adjusted and locked down. And still working again. So we're good to go. Wasn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
That was super educational there.
How much all you get for a finder gasket?
$38.
$31.50.
$31.50. They came down.
Yeah.
Must be for the dyna.
Or 38 before, huh?
Now they're cheaper than me.
I can't hardly believe that.
They're cheaper than me now. I think I'm 34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got dyna ones here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I keep telling you, just tell me what you want, we'll go get it. You want to keep going to Harley for some reason, I don't know why.
I don't know why either, no.
See, I Loctite the inner nuts here because I don't want them to fall off.
Okay.
Do not use sleeve retainer on that.
Sleeve retainer?
Yeah, don't use that on the air cleaner backing plate bolt, or red Loctite either,
Definitely not red.
unless you don't want them to ever come off. So what else you go to Harley and buy?
That was it.
That was it? Yeah, I told you I had that several times already.
Maybe you told me you had one for dyna.
Well, when I stock gaskets, I tend to stock every one.
Oh.
It's also 06 and up dyna too, it's not the early one.
Correct.
You didn't think I knew that, did you?
I think, well, I don't know, sometimes you just like fuck dynas, you know?
I don't like any new bikes. Doesn't mean I have to stock, can't stock parts for them. I'll work on them. I've even been known to work on an Indian or two here and there.
Yeah.
Those are even worse than Harleys. Okay. Your air cleaner's mounted again.
Okay.
Did you stop by and get that fitting we needed? No, we did not get the fitting we needed.
Need to block it off.
So that means that we have no oil pressure gauge because he didn't get the fitting for that.
And
So where's your cap plug at? You bring in one for your race car over for a dash 3?
cap plug
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. You didn't bring that either?
We'll have just a plug around here for one.
Well, we have to take it all and screw
Well,
it
I
back
could take
out.
this out and remove this and put this back into there where it was.
Now that would take care of the whole problem with the gauge.
Exactly.
I like that method.
Okay, we can do that.
But then you couldn't have your oil pressure gauge.
That's all right. I'm planning on not having it anyway. I think it was nothing but a problem.
It cost you a motor, kind of.
Yeah.
But now you can go faster because we fixed it. What, do you want to keep the provisions for the gauge or get rid of all the fittings too?
Get rid of it. I mean, don't throw it in the trash, but take her out of here for right now.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'll take the wire off, that's the easy part.
Thanks.
So we're going to take this block out right here and then put the gauge directly in the case. So you got a wrench for that?
For what?
To doing all that work?
Yeah, I got one for this. Allen bolt?
Whatever it takes. Crescent wrench I think is the answer, but
Not for this one.
I'm not working on it. I'm working on a gauge over here.
Oh, yeah, crescent wrench works good on that. Can't believe I got one, the big one right here.
Alright, so we now have our sealer, our tool bucket. We got the medium crescent wrench.
Short 3/8 extension is what I'm looking for.
Under there. It's out someplace. Here's a 6. Yep, the other one's out somewhere. Probably where you left it at.
Handhead area probably.
Okay, look at that's a 3/4. Yeah, that's a 3/4 square for that.
Oh.
And this is a crescent wrench for this. Could be 7/8. It's not 7/8. So that means it must be like 15/16.
It's bigger than 7.
Or it's metric.
Be metric. Crescent wrench fit on the way in, I know that.
Crescent wrench does fit it when you tighten it up correctly. That is advantage to the crescent wrench. By chance, is the oil filter tight this time?
Oil filter is tight, yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about gushing oil out of the oil filter now. That's very important. Gushing oil filters are bad.
Yep.
Oh, that was tight. Look at that. It's going to look even better with this missing. So did you figure out all that wiring yet?
Nope.
Okay, good. If the bike starts up, you didn't need it.
There has to be one somewhere for that heat sensor thing.
Well, that's not hooked up yet?
Oh.
Oh.
You can't find anything that reaches over there, yeah.
That might be a problem if you can't hook up your sensor. Somebody made a mess here. Okay, we're going to put a little Teflon pipe paste on the oil gauge here.
Mm-hmm.
Appears I have more than I need. Screw that all back in there. Alright, wipe off the finger. What's the book say on torque on this? You don't need to look it up.
You know, I was gonna look at the wires anyway, but
That was a smart ass question.
yep.
You know I haven't used the book yet. That's enough torque. Okay, I fixed the oil pressure switch.
Cool.
There, this part we're not using no more. Do we have oil in the motor yet?
No.
How about the tranny?
No. Only fluid we put in, we poured oil in the crankcase. Half a quart, 3/4 of a quart or something, right?
3/4 of a quart. Ooh, look at that. Big long dipstick in there.
Isn't that nice? But it flops around.
How many quarts did it take? Like one?
Actually, 4 empty. Or dry, they call it.
4? This bike will never hold 4 quarts of oil. That's a lie. I'm going to put this whole quart in here. Got about that much left in it.
And that's it?
That's all you need, isn't it? That's all I got. I got no other oil here.
I got another one right here.
Oh, you got it all. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to put primary fluid in there either. Right?
We're going to put it in
We
some
put in
point.
primary, we don't want that one.
Okay, that's 1 whole quart. And we're using braking oil because we're breaking into new rings. Yeah, that one's already open. Must have looked at it already.
What was, yeah.
Yeah, I must have showed you what was in there.
I think I might have opened one to put some oil in the
Filter?
oil filter.
Oh, that's where it came from. He did it.
Yep.
Now for 15 weight, that should drain slow. You hear it? Even though this says 1550 on the side of the container, it seems like it's more like 35 weight. Which is a good thing, because thick oil is better than thin oil on these
Well,
bikes.
that high zinc in there.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that synthetic oil?
There's not much in your motor that really requires that much zinc.
Yeah. Doesn't that just help the rings break in?
Everything helps everything if you put some of it in. If you put too much in there, it glazes up everything now. Where's the trash can? Found it. That's 2 quarts. We can go for 3.
How would we have 3?
I think 2's probably enough, but how many we got? Well, we got 3. Let's see how much is in there. Oh, you found the garbage can.
Yep.
That's right where I left it, behind the El Camino.
Right next to where it always is over there, right?
It appears that we have oil in the motor. It has a Harley Davidson. There's no level though. Oh, we're halfway up the dipstick. We're fine.
Halfway up it?
We're halfway up the line, whatever that means. It's on the stick. That's all you need.
Okay.
So you can put this back. We'll use that for after we get the motor running. So now we got the tranny over here. How much oil you got in the tranny?
0.
0?
0. Featuring transmission.
How much oil do you want to put in the tranny?
I think it holds a quart.
I don't think so.
No?
That one you need to look up.
Okay. That's primary.
This is primary lubricant device. We're not using primary in the tranny. We got some 85 140 for the tranny. Unless you want to try that new Gibbs oil out and see how good it is.
The transmission?
Yeah, you familiar how your bike runs?
You want trade port?
No. That Gibbs got to cost more than this damn Max would, John.
No, I'm in cost saving mode right now.
Cost save. Test it out and see how good it is.
1-21.
It appears that there's a dipstick back here, a hole that we got to open up.
The Allen bolt in it. I think I got the Allen wrench right over here.
You got an Allen for it?
Yep. Maybe not that big, huh?
still here. I got Allens too.
Okay.
You got a whole bunch of Allens, see?
Oh no.
Hey, it's not metric.
That's good.
I'm shocked. And it still has a dipstick on the end of it. Now when you find your dipstick is no longer attached to your plug here, that means it's inside the tranny. It has now become zinc lubrication.
32 ounces. Fill the transmission with 32 ounces
32?
of genuine Harley Davidson Formula Plus transmission and primary chaser lubricant.
Formula Plus. It appears there's gears in there.
With the motorcycle sitting on a level surface.
How many ounces? 32.
With the motorcycle on a level surface and resting on jiffy stand, check lubricant level.
Ooh, that sounds like it's really critical.
But it says 32 ounces there.
Well, that happens to be one full quart, see?
Exactly.
32.
Exactly.
See, on the 5-speed, it's 20 to 24.
Really?
Yep. If it's wet, which means you just drained it, it's 20. If it's dry, which means you just rebuilt it, it's 24. Unless you accidentally put 24 when it's wet, so you gotta make sure it's got oil in it. I'm sure nobody would do that around here. Okay, where's your funnel at? You didn't bring your funnel from the house?
I haven't been bad at 3 or 4 in my house.
We appear to be missing a funnel right this minute. Alright, we'll give you a break. We'll be back.